Hi everyone, this is Kathy from A Coffee with Kathy. I am a food and lifestyle influencer. I actually began in blogging back in the day, and now I'm really into short form video content, so you can find me across all platforms. My biggest platform is Instagram. I'm now on 300,000 followers, which is amazing. My next goal is 500,000 and then 1 million. And then we just keep going. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for my amazing audience, and I'm so glad that I have this opportunity to take them with me to escape the city, explore maybe a slower pace of life, and ultimately just find ways of treating ourselves and experiencing self-care. Hi friends, it's Kathy and I've just arrived at Content Cottage and it is so cute here. Here we have the kitchen and oh my gosh, it is gorgeous here. It's so cute. We've got this beautiful stove and these lovely, lovely countertops. We could make some really some nice pie, some cookies. Maybe I should yeah, I should do that on IG stories anyway. Anyway, look at this amazing view. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go outside and explore. Maybe we'll take some really beautiful photos and stuff. That'll be so lovely, and I'll share it all with you guys as well. Oh God, come on.
Hey, hey, tiny fooders! Oops. It's Tiny Tima here, and I am at Content Cottage. Oh, hey, hey guys, my name's Tima, as in at Tiny Tima on Instagram, and I make really tiny models of food. Forget 50p, we're talking 1p or half a p, and that's not even a thing, right? That's not a thing. So basically, I blew up when my Goldsmith project, which was this really cute, tiny 3-course meal, was shared by the winner of Bake Off. And now, IG's everywhere. I'm going to be coming to the cottage to bring my tiny clay collection for some bite-sized fun. Ugh, I forgot the hashtags.
It's Content Cottage, Lakeside.
Okay. Hashtag Content Cottage, hashtag Lakeside, hashtag Tiny Food Life. It's got to be 5, right?
At least 5.
Okay, it's got to be 5. The upload's not working. It's fine. It's 30 seconds of video. I can just save it. I can save it for later.
Whew! Finally made it to lodge. Shout out to Content Cottage for giving us the perfect base camp for our expedition. Trek Watch puts the yump at dead on 5k. Guys, it's just nothing about elevation though. For that, we've got to go for the Pathfinder G8, which 180 meters above sea level. That's mad, guys. It must be getting thin. I'll be putting both through their paces as we head out into the wild, so stay tuned. In tech we trust. Peace out.
What's good? My name's Anton, aka ACG, Anton Carter Gadgets, previously Anton Carter Games. At ACG across all platforms, and last I checked, 669,000 followers. I'm headed for that 3/4 mil, you get me? I'm really excited to be branching out of the tech space. Less leaving the tech reviewing world behind and more branching out into new and interesting spaces, bringing tech culture with me. Yeah, the tech space is pretty unique in the sense that there's this level of trust, man, between tech bloggers and their fans. It's hard to describe. Look, people aren't just gonna drop 5k on a new MacBook, 1k on a folding phone, let alone 25k on a Tesla without knowing what they're in for, right? And we're right there at the edge of all this. In the fastest cars, with the tightest gear, letting them know what they're in for, letting them know whether it's worth their time and money. I mean, yeah, we have fun doing it, but if you mess up, even once, you like shill for a bad product or blow a budget on something that turns out to be a flop, ooh, ACG out. In tech we trust.
Did you drag that 5 miles uphill?
No, man. I came in the car, the one they sent for me. Did you walk?
No, I just assumed with all the, tech stuff and...
Nah, man. Like, it's like Bear Grylls added in CGI lava to make it seem more dangerous, or like it's fake. Like, I know it's fake. They probably know it's fake. Like, you're not out here in the countryside making tiny croissants for fun, are you? Like, yeah, like it's all set up. This place is set up so we can make content. These books are fake. Like, okay, well, the books are real, but like, you get my point, though, right?
Do you guys have a Wi-Fi password?
Hey, Anton at ACG.
Yeah, I'm Kathy.
At Coffee with.
Yes. It's so nice to meet you. But do you have the Wi-Fi password? Because I'm posting 5 minutes.
NFC?
Yeah, sure. Amazing, thank you.
Cool.
What upload percent are you on?
4. You?
Still 7.
4.
Okay, look, I'm not being funny. Fully respect to everyone. And we all work super hard, but I have to meet my posting schedule.
Oh, your schedule. Of course, my lady. Forthwith, I shall withdraw.
Look, I've been consistent for years, okay? It's how I've gotten to where I am today. Can you say you have genuinely never missed a deadline until now?
Fine. I don't get how she does it. I mean, how does she do it? Kathy's sat in there with her perfect hair and her perfect nails and her perfect schedule and everything so consistent. I don't understand it. Why can't I be like that? Why do I have to be all over the place all the time? I don't even know why I'm looking at this. Bright star. Bright star, would I were steadfast as thou art, not in lone splendour hung aloft the night, and watching with eternal lids apart, like nature's patient, sleeping emerite. The moving waters at their priest-like task, a pure ablution round earth's human shores, or gazing on the new soft fallen mask of snow upon the mountains and the moors. No, yet still steadfast, still unchangeable, pillowed upon my lover's ripening breast, to feel forever its soft fall and swell, awake forever in a sweet unrest, still to hear her tender taken breath, and so live forever, or out swoon to death. Bright star, would I were steadfast. Would I were? doesn't even make any sense. Who wrote this? John Keats. Well, John, I've got no idea what you mean. Unless maybe Kathy's the star, you know, steadfast, unchangeable, always there for her followers. But that means that I'm the snow. I melt. I'm unreliable. I need to be more like this star, more like Kathy. We both know that's not going to happen though, is it?
7%. 7%. I swear down, it's going backwards, you know? It was 8% and now it's 7. It's uploading so slow, it's going backwards. Fam, are you serious? You're killing me. I'm done. No. You know what? Allow it. It's done. It's done now. It's done.
Yeah.
You done?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go for it. Yeah.
Sorry,
All
just wanna
good.
fill
Yeah,
my-
yeah,
you know,
no,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, all right. See you in a bit, yeah?
Bye.
Man. Le Belle Dame Sans Mercy. French. Ah, what can ail thee, wretched wight? Alone and palely loitering, the sedge is withered from the lake, and no birds sing. Ah, what can ail thee, wretched wight, so haggard and so woe begone? The squirrel's granary is full, and the harvest's done. I see a lily on thy brow with anguish moist and fever dew, and on thy cheek a fading rose fast withereth too. I met a lady in the meads, full beautiful, a fairish child. Her hair was long, her foot was light, and her eyes were wild. I set her on my pacing steed, and nothing else saw all day long, for sideways she would lean and sing a fairy song. I made a garland for her head, and bracelets too, and fragrant zone. She'd look at me as she did love, and made sweet moan. She found me roots of relish sweet, and honey wild, and manna dew, and sure in language strange she said, I love thee true. She took me to her elfin grot, and there she gazed and sighed deep, and there I shut her wild sad eyes, so kissed to sleep. And there we slumbered on the moss, and there I dreamed, oh woe betide, the latest dream I ever dreamed on the cold hillside. I saw pale kings and princes too, pale warriors, death pale were they all, who cried, La Belle Dame, some mercy hath thee in thrall. I saw their starved lips in the gloam, with horrid warning gaped wide, and I awoke and found me here on the cold hillside, and this is why I sojourn here, alone and palely loitering, that the sedge is withered from the lake and no birds sing. So, what Middle-earth nonsense is this, man? What's good, what's good, what's good? Yeah, not the best first impression. That's fair. But man, like, it caught me off guard, right? So, look, I'm cut off out here. No Wi-Fi, no nothing. And in my industry, what we do here, if I don't post for a day, people think I've quit. If I don't post for a week, people think I'm dead. Like, I wish I was joking about that. It gets really intense. But the point is, yeah, I'm out here and I'm reading this dead-ass poem from some dead-ass poet about some dead-ass knight and his fairy girlfriend or whatever, and it just hits. It hits different, yeah. And I'm sat there thinking, like, am I the knight? And are my fans the fairy woman that I'm chasing, or are they the knight? And I'm the fairy woman setting them up for this, like, and I don't know, man. I don't know, like, it got me thinking, like, what happens if I get everything that I want and none of it feels...
O world, O life, O time, on whose steps I climb, trembling at that where I had stood before. When will return the glory of your prime? No more, oh, nevermore. Out of the day and night a joy has taken flight, fresh spring and summer and winter hoar. Move my faint heart with grief, but with delight no more, oh, nevermore. Oh, God damn it!
Guess like I'm trying to say is like 3/4 mil, 1 mil, 2 mil followers. Like, what does it all mean? Who am I recording this for? Like, literally, who am I recording this for? There's no Wi-Fi out here, man. Like, fam.
So I think I girl bossed too hard. I mean, this was a hobby. And then this cool company got involved and I got to do this thing. And then another one, and then another one. And it turns out you can make money from this. And now I could like be my own boss and do this full time and get out of this job that I'm currently in. I mean, I want to do this full time. I literally wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this ad campaign. Like, I couldn't afford something like this. Oh, it's nice for you, isn't it? La-di-da, walking around the countryside, write a poem whenever you feel like it. Mr. P.B. Shelley, let's have a look. Yep. Anti-establishment, vegetarian, from a wealthy family. Like some people I know on Instagram. And then there's Keats, and he was broke. Like, very broke. Was meant to be a doctor, same. And, oh, did not end so well. Well, you see, like, Keats actually had to sell poems and make it work in order to be able to go out into the countryside and experience nature. And then he could, like, write poems about nature, so then he can go experience nature and then just be in this cycle of having to make content in order to get experience. I just want to romanticize life a little, you know, make it above the everyday and just make life as beautiful as these poets say it could be.
Figured we might as well head out.
Where?
Anywhere. There's no Wi-Fi here.
Well, there is, but it's basically dial-up. Look, on our way over here, we came over a hill, and that's where my bars dropped. So I figure if we go back to that hill, we're good.
Well, bad plan's better than no plan.
Don't think that's necessarily true.
Chill about. It's a great plan. Step 1, walk uphill. Step 2, profit.
There's no point in looking at that, you know. Why don't you take a look around, you know? Look at nature. Pick up some leaves, smell some grass, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Grass. Trees. Big rocks. Big birds.
Hey, that bird's not thinking about what it's going to post next on its IG. It don't question why it flies, it just does it, right? It's so free. Wish I could be more like that bird.
My heart aches, and a drowsy numbness pains my sense, as though of hemlock I had drunk, or emptied some dull opiate to the drains. 1 minute passed, and leaf walls had sunk. 'Tis not through envy of thy happy lot, but being too happy in thine happiness, that foul, light-winged dryad of the trees, in some melodious plot of beechen green and shadows numberless, singest of summer in full-throated ease. Oh, for a draught of vintage, that hath been cooled a long age in the deep-delved earth, tasting of flora and the country green, dance and provincial song and sunburnt mirth. Oh, for a beaker full of the warm south, full of the true, the blushful hippocrene, with beaded bubbles winking at the brim and purple-stained mouth, that I might drink and leave the world unseen, and with thee fade away into the forest dim. Fade far away, dissolve and quite forget what thou among the leaves hast never known. The weariness, the fever and the fret here, where men sit and hear each other groan, where palsy shakes a few sad last grey hairs, where youth grows pale and spectre thin and dies, where but to think is to be full of sorrow and leaden eye despairs, where beauty cannot keep her lustrous eyes, or new love pine at them beyond tomorrow.
I think I'm burnt out, and like, I can't look at my phone, and I can't do any work, and I'm just out here wasting time.
You know, it is important to rest. I had this art teacher, like time ago. He used to say this thing that, you know, a flower cannot bloom all year round. I didn't really understand what he meant then, but I think I get it now. Have you ever tried not being productive? Kathy, when was the last time that you weren't productive?
Well, I guess it's like what you were saying earlier about the bird and what the poem was saying, like the birds can just sing and not have to be productive and not have to like do it for a purpose. God, when was the last time I was just creative? Like, imagine it, just doing it without like a comment section, a like count, approval, feedback, and just.
It's really not like that, you know. Last week, I created this cake. It was bigger than 50p. And now loads of people have unfollowed me. Some people hate me for that. I don't even know what to do anymore. Could you pass me those tissues?
I met a traveller from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, which yet survived, stamped on these lifeless things. The hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains, round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and level sands stretch far away."
What's my current address?
Please try again later.
Okay, what's the nearest town?
Please try again later.
Any idea what country we're in? Or whether I even exist?
Please try again later.
Connecting, having trouble connecting. Yeah. If someone thinks of a joke and never tweets it, is it even funny?
Please try again later.
If I take a pic and it doesn't get any likes, is there any point to its taking?
Please try again later.
I mean, is there any point to any of this? Like, every post I make just goes up into the cloud with a billion other notice me posts, all trying to get the same amount of people's attention. Oh, having trouble connecting right now. Okay, right, yeah. And there's so much to focus on and so much to care about, people just move on. So posts just get buried in the posts, and the posts, and the posts. Bits sticking out. Broken bits until it's the only way that anyone remembers you. Oh. Having trouble connecting right now. Okay, well, if I never posted another video or another pic, another tweet, would anybody even care?
Please try again later.
God. Even worse. What if the only thing left is that Tumblr I forgot the password to? Trouble connecting. If I never posted another video, another tweet, another pic again, would anyone even care?
Please try again later.
That'll be it, won't it? Yep, the last bit of me left. A wasteland. Notice me posts piling up like grains of sand on the desert. Some stupid meme, and everyone will think that that's what I was like. Forget everything else. I think that stupid meme's all I ever added to the conversation. And I'm talking to myself. I'm utterly alone. Look upon my follow account, ye mighty, and despair. Sod it.
If we keep going now, I reckon we can get a few uploads along the way.
Phone's dead.
You can charge it.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm really like done with nature now. Like the dead sheep really did it in me.
Dead sheep.
Yeah, it's like over like there, and
Oh,
it's
wait.
like lying down, and there's
Come on
it's
then.
dead, and there's flies, and you want to see it, don't you?
Yeah.
Guys, I really
On
think
then.
we should keep going up the hill.
I
We
do.
should.
Come on, fair lady. Show me this nature of which you speak so I may admire its exquisite corpse.
Hey TTs, Tina here. Look, I've been kind of wanting to say this for a long time, and I didn't really know how to do it, but I'm just so uninspired with what I'm making at the moment. And I feel so bad about the size of that cake that I made the other week. Wait, why am I apologising for that? My art's great, you know? I make good things. And I'm ready to go on a new journey, a different journey, one where I feel inspired, and you're all welcome to come with me. So hang on in there. No dreams too small. Rarely, rarely comest thou, spirit of delight. Wherefore hast thou left me now, many a day and night? Many a weary night and day, 'tis since thou art fled away. How shall ever one like me win thee back again? With the joyous and the free, thou wilt scoff at pain. Spirit's faults thou hast forgot, all but those who need thee not. As a lizard with the shade of a trembling leaf, thou with sorrow art dismayed, even the signs of grief. Reproach thee that thou art not near, and reproach thou wilt not hear. Let me set my mournful ditty to a merry measure. Thou wilt never come for pity, thou wilt come for pleasure. Pity then will cut away those cruel wings, and thou wilt stay. I love all that thou lovest, spirit of delight. The fresh earth in the new leaves dressed, and the starry night. Autumn evening and the morn, when the golden mists are born.
You didn't go close enough for
Of
a smell.
it. It's not a good
I
odour.
definitely did, and I can tell you with pretty much 100% precision, it doesn't smell any more better or worse than the rest of the countryside.
No, so I reckon some bits smell better than others, you know. Like the flowers. Maybe even this tree if you want to take a sniff.
I'm not sniffing a tree. It's not happening. I mean, hey, you wanted to get closer to nature. You're right.
I don't want to get that close to nature.
It's like it can hurt you, you know?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like, the poets went on about like how beautiful nature is and how perfect it is.
Yeah, they did spend a lot of time being in it up, didn't they?
Oh, that thing was not perfect. That thing's gonna haunt me in my dreams.
No, but nature's not perfect.
No kidding.
But nothing's perfect, is it? I mean, take our rooms, for example, right? Like, half of mine is stacked full of boxes apart from my studio space, and I bet yours is the same, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? We romanticize our lives, like the poets romanticize nature.
Good to know technology's not the root of all evil, eh?
It's all about balance, I guess.
Exactly.
I'm still keeping my drone, though.
No one's trying to take your drone away, Anton.
So, does that mean this poetry stuff is all a lie, then?
Wait, what? Why?
Well, we've just been talking about how they spend so much time and energy talking about how fantastic nature was, how wonderful all of this is, and it's quite clearly not. So does that mean all the other stuff
No,
was...
wait, hold on. Do you think that just because our IGs don't reflect our true reality, that they're all some sort of,
Yeah,
you know...
no, because like they're just one side of us. Like we have so many different sides as to who we are and so many layers.
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, I guess. Some of this stuff that Keats and Shelley wrote was all right. I mean, the odes are pretty cool, right? They wrote about some pretty important stuff. Some not so important stuff.
I mean, I'm surprised how some of it's so relevant to today.
All right, then. What do we do now?
We should write poems.
About what?
Look around you.
About what?
No, seriously, just look around you for a moment. Put down your phones. About beauty. This tree, these birds, it's all around us. Put down your phones for a moment. Look at this tree, that bird.
All right, sounds cool.
Just write about whatever inspires you.
Okay.
Well, that went better than expected.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
All right. See if we can get to the top of that before sunset.
Cottage from here?
Yeah, is that it?
No, that's a supermarket.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I think my phone just...
Yeah, me too.
Are you gonna...
Nah.